Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Entering play normal.
The Gators will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Sooners are flying down the field. They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what plays you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
This crowd on him, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Sooners decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But now, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him hit him?
Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Forced out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. There he goes. Continues to fight for yards. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
There's the pressure. Throws for the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll go to the ground. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Touchdown Sooners. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Puts it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good game. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling
Entering
again.
play call, favorites. There are 8
Now on
categories.
second
You have
down.
14 options. HB quick base is selected.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Corner.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game, we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th downs. They didn't get any of those. They got to find a way to stay on the field here. They've got to get their best playmaker on offense, the football.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Gators are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a 1st down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about clean balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Makes a connection. They make the stop, and this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
Selected.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Now to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for a 2-minute timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
18 plays, you have 11 options.
Back to pass.
3 WR selected.
Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You have 15 options. Triangle is selected.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've moved it forward to the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
That touchdown run's just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical. And that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, but we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return after 22. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Gator. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch down the right side.
Entering play call.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Blitz is selected.
Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Everybody lined up. Quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as Yafes comes out to start the next drive. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. On the run, deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it.
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Entering normal.
And the Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
A strike downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gators headed quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. All down, but they'll move the 6 as he picks up the first down.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long. Trying to convert through the air. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot. And they get it down to the 35. The Gators have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Hart. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able.
And they'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Entering play call. Coach
They've extended the lead and
suggestions.
taken control here in week 9.
15 options.
Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Nickel option. 2 invert hard flat.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense can still afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Colorado is selected.
Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Floats it out in space. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier to call pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Mesh HD corner.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pressure coming. He's all the way down to the 3, and the electric run has him set up. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued.
Entering play call.
With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from his own end zone.
Entering nickel option 2 invert hard flat.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly and pick up a one to the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Toure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They are up by just one over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
There are 6
the Sooners line up to
categories.
punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch around the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds.
And around, reverse, and around.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his second sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the second time today.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates the momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Finds the big tight end. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Running free. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Toure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. trying to pick up a first down.
Options. Repulsa selected.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Nestled just inside that right upright. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Working that left side now. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
18 categories. You have 21 options. Portland
Wants to throw
selected.
on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Entering play call.
And the Gators want to move quickly.
There are 18 categories.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Options. Double Costa
They're
selected.
looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Entering slot.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Categories. There are 7 subcategories. Options set to split 9 plays. You have 12 options. 3, 5. Cover 1 hole.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Outside 3rd.
Dropping back, it's Toure. Bringing the heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly event summary screen.